know, I got a different shirt on than I said I was gonna have. So what had happened was, right, I had on this one shirt, but I decided to switch it because it just wasn't fitting me right, you know what I mean? Anyway, I know my tongue is red, I hate candy, but anyway, let's get on to book review number 3. Oh, that's 6 fingers. 3. Book number 3. So book number 3 is... I don't have book number 3 in here with me. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Book number 3. I got it. You know, it's crazy because I brought all my stuff in here from my room and I was like, yeah, I got everything in my office that I need. Start the video. I'm here to talk about book 3. I don't have book 3 with me in my office, so I had to run and go get it. But anyway, book 3 is Chapters of My Heart by Jessica Willette. I hope I said Willette right. Willette or Willette, the first or the second. She can correct me later. You guys know you guys are free to correct me when I'm wrong pronouncing names. I try my best, honestly, I really do. But anyway, this is a poetry book by Jessica. And on the back, it's a good, it's a good 143 pages of nothing but pure beauty of poetry in one book. I love it. I'm not really too much of a poetry reader, or I guess sometimes I write it a little bit without even knowing it. But this was the first poetry book that is actually getting put on my shelf, along with another one that is coming right after this. But this poem, sorry guys, long day. This poetry book by Jessica, I gotta tell you guys, it really touched me a lot, especially when it comes to like, so Jessica actually wrote this because each poem was based off something that happened in her real life experience. And the thing I liked about this is because I feel like I know her through her poems, because they were all poems from her heart, from her experiences, you know what I mean? So when she told me that, after I read it, I was just like, are these all really, like, did this happen to you too? Like, I feel like we share a history, like, maybe it was a little different, but I feel like we definitely share history for some reason. Like, I feel close to her from reading her book, because I know exactly what a lot that she felt like while reading this, and it spoke to me a lot, and that says a lot, I'll be honest with you guys. Like I said, considering I don't really read poetry like that. Like, I tell people I try any genre, but the truth is I do like certain genres, and I don't really dabble in poetry a lot, but I think it is a very beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Yes, my house phone's ringing. I said no disturbances and my house phone rings anyway, Pick up the phone! Anyway, I'm gonna ignore the phone ringing. I'm gonna put music probably in this background. No, I'm not. It's gonna be too much. The reason why I connect with Jessica a lot with this book is because I'm trying to find a certain poem in here, forgive me. I thought it was on one page, but I'm mixing them up. It's because one poem in here is really stands out to me. It really does, because I went through a lot of this. Actually, a lot of these poems stand out to me, to be honest with you, because I went through a lot of this. I went through a lot of the heartbreak. I went through a lot of the, of while you're young, trying to figure out when it comes to love and everything like that. I went through a lot of it, and honestly, none of my experiences were very good. None. 0%. Hopefully, my experience with love is better now that I'm older and I'm wiser, but you can never be too wise, but you can't continue to block yourself out. Eventually you gotta get back out there. But this is not about relationship advice. This is about Jessica's book, Jessica's poetry book. And one poem that I actually love of hers is definitely what I was referring to when I was like too young. I'm actually gonna read one for you guys, okay? One. You have to buy the rest. Okay? One. All right? Okay? Okay? All right. So, in here, it is in chapter 4 on page 51, and it is called I Was Too Young. I relate to this so much, okay? Because it says, I was too young. They all used to say, I didn't understand the meaning of love, the fact that you had to put in time. I was too young, so admit I would one day realize that he wasn't the one. One day I would know it was just about fun. I was too young. Admit one day one of us would walk away, or maybe decide not to stay another day. Would I leave without a goodbye? I was too young, so it was not meant to be this way. We both decided we were done. You were too young. You know, I really understood this emotional wise. Like, you meet people when you're young, and especially guys, or if you meet girls when you're young, and you know, you think that person may be there forever, you know, but the thing is, it's young love. Sometimes young love is strong enough to progress into more years. You know, some people say they have their high school sweethearts and stuff like that. Sometimes it progresses on. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you just both really are too young to understand the concepts of when it comes to relationships and things like that. It is very true. It is very true that you are too young. I believe a lot of people are too young when it comes to love. Some figure it out and go through hell along the way while they're young and make it to when they're older to get to tell the tale of how they were high school sweethearts. Yeah, nope, not me. I was too young, and my cat's just busting in my room. You never leave me alone. Anyway, so yes, I was too young. Very, really spoke to me a lot. It was another one in here, but I'm not going to read another one of her poems because they are very sacred, okay? You don't get that many of a spoiler. You just got one. And I Was Too Young is very beautiful. I love it. It's a lot more in here that you guys really need to look at. I suggest if you have a teenage girl that reads, that loves poetry, get her this book. You know, I suggest you getting her this book because sometimes, you know, I mean, I'm only 21, so my mind isn't that way gone to not remember, you know, what being a teenager is like. I still basically am a teenager, kind of. I'm just like I'm kind of like a young adult. Okay, I'm a young adult, but I'm not that old to the point that I don't remember. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not that old to the point they don't remember. But sometimes I feel like adults stray away a little bit and forget that they were a teenager. You know what I mean? They forget they were young. And they forget that, you know, girls and boys go through things, you know? Sometimes they need to read certain things that relate to them. And this, I wish I would have read this when I was little. Well, younger. I'm not going to say little. But when I was younger, I definitely wish I would have read this. I really do. Her book it kind of made me a little emotional, you know? Because I started thinking about like a lot of the bad relationships I was in, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of stuff where I gotta say it made me who I am, but it definitely did a lot of pain. And I felt like she understood my pain. She wrote my pain down. 140 pages of it. I understood almost about every poem in this book related to me. Almost every poem, but majority of them related to me a lot. And I just absolutely love Chapters of My Heart because it's truly chapters of your heart. It's chapters of her heart, but it relates to you, so it's chapters of your heart as well. Jessica, you did an amazing job on this. I thank you for letting me read your poetry book. It is amazing. I will be reviewing this on Instagram. I will be reviewing this on Amazon. I don't know about Barnes & Nobles though. Do Barnes and Nobles have review sites? I don't know. I shop there too much, but you think I would know that, right? I shop there enough. Anyway, Jessica, well done. Cover of the book, I love it. It is definitely, it's definitely beautiful to me. It's not too much, not too little, but it's definitely beautiful. Nice little poem on the back. Each of us lives through friendship, love, and loss. All these things open or close a chapter of our hearts. And you opened and closed a chapter of my heart. Because I believe after reading this, you're not supposed to dwell on a lot of pain, you know? You're supposed to look back at it and realize you went through it for a reason, and that it just becomes chapters of your heart. Your heart is kind of like a book in its own right. It's a poetry book. Because you have so much pain in it and so much happiness in it and so much, you know, some sadness. And it's just kind of like she said, your heart is basically chapters of a book that you open and close. And this book definitely helped me close a lot of that pain. So thank you so much, Jessica. I appreciate you so much. And I am so happy I met you. I am like so happy I met you. So happy you let me review your book. I am so happy you sent me a copy of your book. It is going on my bookshelf that I can't wait to show everybody because it's a new bookshelf. You guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna paint it later. Well, spray paint it. Wish me luck. My grandpa's gonna kill me. But anyway, guys, please do pick up Chapters of My Heart. It is very amazing. You will not be disappointed. Either pick up a copy of it. You can buy it on Barnes and Noble. You can also go on Amazon. If you got Kindle Unlimited, you rock. You can get it on there. But also, you know, just probably purchase the book because it's so cute, you guys. Like, look at it. Like, I love taking pictures with this thing. You saw my pictures yesterday, right? But I love taking pictures with this thing because it is just so pretty. Not this thing, this beautiful work of art. I love taking pictures with it. Some people, you know, I was one of those people that didn't really read too much of poetry. But now because of this and another poetry book that's coming soon, I definitely need to start picking up more poetry books. I think it's because I don't want to open those emotional wounds. You guys don't need to hear about my psychological drama. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment anything about the video. Jessica, you did an amazing job, sweetheart. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. On AG's bookshelf, from a 1 to 10. For the poetry, for the beauty, for the emotions, and for the cover, you get a 10! I've been giving out 10s lately. You guys are on a roll. Either I'm doing some good picks or you guys are really that good. No, it's both. You guys are really that good and I'm getting some good picks. But I thank you very much and make sure you go pick it up, okay, you guys? Pick it up. Pick up the book. Pick up the book. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys. Just pick up the book. You won't be disappointed. And make sure you go follow her on Instagram as well. Her information is below, in the links below. Along her Instagram page, along with the links where to buy her book. It's all below. And you guys will not be disappointed. I am not disappointed. I will be taking a picture of this on my shelf later. And I am done with you guys, okay? All right. So I will see you guys in a little bit, or maybe like a day or two from now, with the review for I Shine, isn't it? Oh, we've been waiting for this one. And also, wait a minute. Don't go anywhere. Don't you hit that button. My favorite star. Okay? So, I will see you guys soon. Remember, comment, like, share, tell your friends, buy the book, all that good stuff. I love you guys. You know I do. And I know I look good. See you guys. Bye.